If possible, can someone please confirm if you are able to hear me clearly and able to see my screen?
Yes, yes, sir.
Thank you. So, any questions, guys, as of now on resiliency 4G or historic circuit breaker? Anyone get a chance? I shared everything, guys, and anyone got a chance to practice and you're not able to get it? Something like that. Anyone is there? Any questions, guys? Anyone? Everyone is clear? Or you didn't get a time to practice? Tell me, guys, frankly. Did I share, guys? Did I share the code? I hope I shared it. One second, let me cross check. Yep, I think I've shared it. Resiliency 4G also I shared. Yes. Right. I hope, maybe I'm not sure whether you get a chance or not, but let me ask again. As of now, any other questions from anyone? Right.
From my side, I am fine, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. No issues.
Sir,
Please, sir, tell me.
so till now, what are the modules we have completed? Means what are the patterns till now?
I think you have given, if you go to the Google Classrooms, you'll get to know all the things, right? What are the patterns are completed, all those things. Okay. I'll go to that. I think we already, I gave you, you know the list, right? But okay, if you want that, I'll give. Guys, can go on mute, guys, someone. A heavy disturbance. So we completed decomposition pattern, integration pattern, database pattern, and cross-cutting and resilience. Resiliency also, just like retry is there, but retry, late limit, bulkhead, these are after some time I will cover. So the other important points are observable pattern, that is a ELK, and event driven architecture. Okay, so this is what I'm going to cover here: observable pattern and event driven patterns. These are the next, and choreographic saga design patterns. These are the yet to complete. These are the course content which I gave at the time of demo, right? So pending things are observable, event driven, and some of the resilience. That's I mean bulkhead and rate limit. They are not real time, but this is I mean just I need to give you overview. That's it. Okay. Devendra, are you clear? Or anything you want to add here?
No. So in that integration pattern, the API gateway and aggregation button, there is no programming or what it is, only theoretical only.
Have you not seen any programming with API gateway?
API gateway, there is only one.
Okay.
No,
Have you not seen programming with API gateway, sir? What is gateway? Where we need to use and how it writes? Theory part and hands-on completely we give. And one more thing is on security at API gateway implementation is also there. As I mentioned, in one of the workshop I'm going to conduct before the course ends, security implementation in a microservices through API gateway. There is one more topic, okay? But even if I take you one project, I mean one example or two examples or three examples, the concept is same, right? I told order service and payment service. In your project, your own service, but the concept is almost same, right?
Okay.
Okay. Any question here from your side?
No.
Okay. Right. Now we'll think about next is observable pattern. Any other question, guys, before I go further?
So this aggregator pattern, is it the same like API goes?
Sir, your voice is not clear, sir. I'm really sorry. Aggregator pattern?
Yeah. Is it, I mean, inside API gateway where we keep all the services, all the routers?
Correct. Exactly. That is aggregator pattern. That is
Okay.
API gate of the option is one of the framework is mainly for integrating, which is an aggregator pattern is a design pattern. Okay. Yeah.
Sir, under aggregator design pattern, which component will come? I thought API gateway you explained. Aggregator pattern.
Sir, by default, integration pattern means I have two frameworks which I want to integrate. Okay. I have two frameworks which I want to integrate. I will choose aggregator pattern. What is an aggregator pattern? Every request will come to a single point, and that single point will redirect the traffic to my multiple microservices. That is a aggregator pattern. And API gateway is implementing the aggregator pattern. And we have Spring API gateway, Cloud API gateway, all those things are coming into picture. But Spring API gateway is very popular and lot of people will use this one. So implementing integration. What is integration? I have a Swiggy, I have a Zomato, I have a Paradise Hotel. I want to integrate. So where I'll introduce a API gateway with the principle of aggregator pattern. In the aggregator pattern, we will use API gateway as a framework to implement aggregator pattern for integrating the two different frameworks. Is that clear?
Yeah, clear. Yeah, clear. Yeah, aggregator pattern is like a only framework. Implementation is API gateway. Is it correct, sir?
I cannot say framework. It is a concept. Framework
Oh,
means concept or a
con.
design. It's a,
Yeah.
that's a design principle. Like what is the principle here? Every request should reach to single point. Any
Oh,
request, one, and
like
it basic validations. And if it is valid request, then only it should go to the respective target. That is aggregation.
yeah, like JPA and Hibernate.
We cannot say that, right? JP and Hibernate are not part of aggregator. Can we say like, yeah, maybe, yeah. Every database call will come there, and there it will print, and then, yeah, maybe it's part of, yeah. Correct. Right, sir?
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other things? Anyone? Right. Next one is ELK stock, right, sir? Did everyone attended my workshop, sir? Or you want me to cover? I don't know whether everyone attended my workshop. The only reason I can cover again, but you will get bored. The same topic I'm going to cover again. But is everyone is part of the ELK integration? Whatever the workshop I conducted?
No, I was not there.
Okay, that's fine. If you're not there, I'll cover. No issues. Okay. So The concept is that microservices centralized logins. EL. First of all, what is the meaning of centralized login? Is, sir, some of my services one second, please, don't mind. Else I have a big slide. Okay. I have a slide where it is having. Okay, fine. That's fine. Yeah. Now, what I want to cover is just I have missing some slide. Now, what exactly ELK? What exactly is centralized logging? All those things, sir. For example, sir, I am taking one scenario: banking sector, home loan exam. I'm taking home loan. Is it clear, or can I take any other? Is that example is comfortable for you, or you have anything in your mind? Can you explain that scenario? I'll take it. E-commerce order, a lot of people are already heard about it. That's why I want. Any other example you want to cover, or is this sufficient, sir? Okay. I hope everyone is comfortable. Maybe now I've implemented a home loan processing example or home loan processing scenario. Okay. Under this, how many microservices I'm going to have, sir? Under home loan example, how many microservices I'm going to have? First, customer eligibility. That's the first microservice. Customer eligibility, where we will scan is a rating, customer rating. Eligibility means customer rating. So we will talk to CIBIL and income details. Next, technical eligibility, technical evaluation. There's a one more microservice. Complete customer employment details, resident details, and all other, customer employment details, resident details, income details, expense details. After that, legal evaluation, which is property related verification, documents, legal, some rules. There is a legal evaluation. After technical is over, legal is over, customer is eligible. Okay. Then they will check any other banks, loans. They will get they will contact other banks to get the profile details. Maybe external banks to get a before issuing a loan. Okay. After that, if everything is good, disbursement. Something like we need to give some documents, disbursement process, or else agreement. And say agreement. As part of agreements, we need to give some checks and some bond surety and some other things are and signatures and ECS and signatures. Finally, disbursement. Loan will be disbursed. After that, loan account will be started. After that, EMI. And loan tracking. Just to identify any check bounce, any interest, any missing hidden charges, exactly. Finally, these are all the microservices, right? Home loan. Finally, if customer want part payments, part payment service, processing part payments. And finally, pre-closure. You want to close, pre-close. And finally, pre-close and normal closure. So these are the high level things about a home loan. Right, sir? Sir, will you agree with me? These are the high level details about my home loan related stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 microservices I need to create this. Okay? And completely all are not processed by us. I need to interact with some of the external services also, sir. Like customer eligibility, civil is a separate service. Technical, I need to upload the documents to separate service. They will track it. Third party verification. Legal, I need to talk to courts and judges and any legal hair or any problems. And external. So some of these things, right? In the first 4 or 5 services, we need to talk to the external teams or external services. I need to get it, right? Correct, right, guys? Now, for example, if Mr. Vijay is applied loan for an amount of 30 lakhs and loan account number is loan 101, something like that. Loan 101 is the loan account number. And Vijay applied the loan, but he is not getting any updates after the loan, a loan is created, but he is not getting any updates. Now Vijay called to customer care. Hey, I applied for a loan for 30 lakhs and this is my account number. What is the status? Where exactly it's struck? So customer care asked they require a UI for us, for them. As part of the UI, maybe I'll give the latest status. Where exactly the status here? maybe eligibility wise. I mean, where exactly the current status, and I'll give here. Okay. Something like that. At legal verification side, failure is happened. Something like a status is showing. A status is showing a failure at legal verification part. Okay. Now, definitely you'll ask more details, right? Why it is failed legally? What exactly it is failed? Can you give more details on a failure? Understand, sir? I know the status. Here it's failed, but I want more details. I need to go to the logs of the legal service. In that log, I need to search and I need to know the story. I talked whether it's a real problem or it's a real customer problem or it's our code problem or environment problem. Whatever I do, I need to dig there. Correct, right? Somehow I need to track each and every microservice. Sometimes if you want, for example, sometimes I may not have an idea where it got failed. I need to go to customer eligibility service. I need to go to technical evaluation service. I need to go to legal evaluation service. I need to go to external banks. Everything I need to go manually. I need to check whether is this particular transaction is part of which service and why the failure. I need to see the failure. From there, we will come to know everything. Is it correct? Do you agree, guys? But here, in case of monolithic architecture, all are under one unit. So I have a log file where I can do that. And I can track end to end in one log file. But in microservices, right, sir? Okay. It's not mandatory that in case of microservice, it's not mandatory that all should be under one computer. Two services in computer one, other two services in computer two, other two services in computer three, other two services in computer four, and at different places, our logs will be generated. Our log files will be generated at different places. Will you agree with me, guys? Completely our log files will be generated at different places. Now for me, if I need to write a tool, I need to go to computer one. In some path, I need to check it. I need to go to computer one. In other path, I need to check it. I need to go to computer one. In other path, I need to check it. So I need to go to different locations. I need to check that. And for microservice two, in another computer. So manually, I need to go to that particular logging file. I need to scan that file. I need to find that. For example, in this complex scenario of home loan, 20 to 25 microservices are available. Can I track it easily? Can I track those services easily, guys? I cannot track easily, right, guys? I cannot track easily. It's not much easy. So, I need a pattern which is centralized logging, guys. Centralized logging. What do you mean by centralized logging? So you need to look this particular diagram from right hand side to left hand side, not from left to right. You need to look from right hand side to left hand side. Microservice one is giving some logs. Microservice 2 is giving some logs. Microservice 3 is giving some logs. Right, sir? 1 is giving some logs, 2 is giving some logs, 3 is giving some logs. Till microservices 30. I have 30 microservices. All 30 are giving okay. All 30 microservices are giving 30 different log files. I want a one UI where I can see all these 30 microservices. I need a UI. That is a centralized logging. It's completely centralized logging. That's a problem. Give me 1 second, guys. My headset. 1 second, I'll get a charge. 1 second, guys. 1 second.
Guys, you're able to hear me, right, guys? Everyone is able to hear me? Hello? Guys, are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Right. Now, microservice 1 is giving some logs. Microservice 2 is giving some logs, like up to microservice 20 or 30 is giving some logs. I need to consolidate all these 30 microservices log files. I need to consolidate them. And I can add at one place so that I can search easily. I can troubleshoot easily. I can provide the information easily. So that is the concept of centralized logging. That's the concept of centralized logging. This use case only best fit for microservices architecture. Okay? This use case is best fit for microservice architecture, where every functional element is a microservice. Every functional element is a microservice. Correct? And it is giving the logs in different paths here. It is not easy for us to troubleshoot or diagnose or anything. If you want to look further, it will be difficult for us to back track the things here. That's how we are going to use some of the tools for achieving centralized logging. Under that, the first tool is a ELK stack. The first tool is a ELK stack, which is ELK stands for Elasticsearch, Logstash, and Kibana. Okay, ELK stack. E stands for Elasticsearch. L stands for Logstash. K stands for Kibana. It's a open source tool. Okay, it's a typically open source and very, very powerful tool. Powerful in the sense, very, very performance wise, clustering wise, everything. High volume of data also it can track here. Any high volume of data also it can track here. So ELK stack means Elasticsearch, Logstash, and Kibana. These are the three tools. I mean, this is a framework specially useful for microservices logging. Sir, there are a lot of other tools, Zipkin, Sleuth, Grafana, and lot of other tools are available. But mostly 80% of the people use ELK because of its open source, easy to work. It's a very easy to work and plug and play, something like that. Lot of people will use ELK stuff. Understand? So this is a typical introduction about ELK. I mean, centralized logging. This is a typical introduction about centralized logging. So before I go to ELK depth, any questions so far on centralized logging as of now?
Sir, what about Splunk, sir?
Splunk is also part of this, sir. Same. Splunk, Greylog.
Is
All this.
Splunk also centralized logging?
Yes, there are completely, let me. These many tools are available, sir. Splunk, Greylog, Logly, Log Entries. These are the tools. Some logic. These are the different log management tools. Okay. Zipkin and Sleuth is also, Grafana is also there. But as part of Gartner survey, ELK is a leader in this particular tool. Okay. Now, any other question, guys? Can I go in? Can I go further? Any questions so far?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Right. Now, what exactly it is a functionality is microservice one is giving some log files, assuming that, sir, all three microservices are in same computer, assuming. Okay. In this diagram, sir, I'm talking about three microservices. Microservice giving in C drive. Microservice 2 is giving in D drive. Microservice 3 is giving in E drive. Assuming that, like my banking home loan, right? One service in C drive, another service is in D drive, another service is in E drive. C drive, one log file, D drive, one log file, E drive, one log. Now, how it is achieving centralized logging is, first, I will configure the log stash. Log stash, I'll configure. I'll tell, go to C drive and get the logs. Go to D drive, get the logs. Go to E drive, get the logs. I'll configure my log stash in such a way that, okay, Mr. Devendra, I'm not really sure. I'll go right. First of all, I need to explain, right? So just give some kind of things to me as an instructor, right? First, I need to explain, right? Maybe you might have aware, but a lot of people might not aware, right? It's a humble suggestion. Okay. I know, right? What to teach and where, at what time I need to start it. Maybe you may have an idea, but others may not have it. Sir, you don't want theory. Can I go directly practical? Devendra is suggesting me directly go to code. You don't want this theory part. If everyone is not interested, then I'll go to the implementation. It saves my time also. I got a suggestion from Devendra saying that please proceed for coding part. Can I go to that directly? Okay. Sir,
No, we want to somewhat explain
correct.
theory. Then only.
Exactly. That's what my intention. Okay. That's why I know the intention. That's why I'm starting. Okay. So please, you can suggest me, but my intention is I need to explain you some theory. Directly, I cannot go to the code. Okay. Right. Thank you. So by default, microservice 1 is giving some logs, microservice 2 is giving some logs, microservice 3 is giving some logs. What I'll do is I'll configure log stash, which should go to these 3 drives. Log stash is a code or is a tool. It will go to C drive, it will go to D drive, it will go to E drive and collect the logs. And it will convert the logging. It is going to convert the log into JSON format. I'll convert the log file into JSON format. So why we need to convert? It's a ELK trick or it's ELK design. What it will do? It will convert the log file in C drive. It will convert the log file in D drive. It will convert the log file in E drive. It will convert all the log files into JSON format. And it saves the data into Elasticsearch database. It will save the data into Elasticsearch database. So what Logstash is going to do that? I'll configure Logstash. I have option. Go to C drive, go to D drive, go to E drive. I have an option in Logstash. I can configure Logstash to go through 3 different folders and get the logging information. And it will convert the entire logs into JSON format. And this information will be saved into Elasticsearch engine or Elasticsearch database. Sir, is it only for already available data or real-time feed also? That's the next question you should get it. Sir, Logstash is going to get a real-time feed or only the log is added, then only it will start? No. As long as a log is getting added into the log file, immediately real-time feed also, real-time consumption, real-time consuming is also possible. As long as my log stash is able to get an entry into the log file, it will activate and it will save the data into Elasticsearch database. Elasticsearch is an engine, Elasticsearch engine, which is a NoSQL database, which is completely NoSQL database, which is developed on Lucene algorithm. There's algorithms, sir. If you have huge data also, if you have very, very huge data also, It can search very, very quickly. It can search very quickly. Sir, can we use this in real time? It's a popular tool nowadays, guys. It's a popular tool nowadays. Lot of people not aware that this is a popular tool nowadays. Coming back to technical portion, one best use case, iPhone launch, right, sir? iPhone launch. Every year iPhone will launch a new version, right? And once the launch is over, they want to get a real-time statistics from the customers. The pros and cons. How they will get information? They will not ask the customers. They need the opinions of the customers from the various channels. They will trigger or they will go to Twitter. They will go to Insta. They will go to LinkedIn. They will go to all the social Facebook, all social networking platforms. They will gather that information and they will keep the data into Elasticsearch database. And if they search something like design, yeah, it's a good design. Next, user interface. Next, performance. Next, cost. Next, rating. So these are the different various measurements. So I can get the information very quickly. If you have large amount of data also, it can search very, very quickly. Nowadays, people are using for politics these tools. Pre-poll, exit poll, mock polls, everyone is there, right, guys? Okay. For example, nowadays elections are going on, right? Now, every politician want to win the game. What they will do here? They will introduce a new scheme for attracting the people. And they want to know how much attention, how many people liked that offer or liked that scheme, what they liked it, and something like a feedback. For example, if you see LPG subsidy, petrol rates, right? So this is a real example I'm telling, sir. Why I'm not telling story here? It will be useful in your real time when you face an interview where you use ELK in real time. So if you have huge amount of data, very, very huge amount of data, and you want to search some information quickly, I can use Elasticsearch component. Okay, but you need to keep the data into JSON format so that very quick retrieval will happen. Very, very quick retrieval will happen. So what happens here? Logstash will collect the data from different sources, and the entire logging is converted into JSON format, and it is going to keep the data into Elasticsearch database. Elasticsearch database. After that, I want to view. Kibana is a user interface. Kibana is a user interface and which is connected to Elasticsearch database. Kibana is the user interface which is connecting to Elasticsearch database, and On that, I can search, I can see the data here. So this is the overall picture. Any application, it's a Java, .NET, PHP, any application I can plug ELK. Any of the application I can plug ELK. But it is best fit for microservice architecture. For example, sir, if I have my services are, my microservice one is in server one, my microservice 2 is in server 2, my microservice 3 in server 3, right? Not on same computer. Computer 1, my microservice 1 is there. Computer 2, my microservice 2 is there. Computer 3, my microservice 3 is there. That time, what I need to do here, I need to install Logstash in 3 computers. Computer 1, computer 2, computer 3. All I should point to common Elasticsearch URL. In server 5, Elasticsearch I'll install, right? So server 1 points to server 5, server 2 points to server 5, server 3 points to server 5. My entire information is available in the same database. And I load my Kibana with the database, entire information will be available. So if you have 1,000 microservices also, you can connect. If you have 1,000 microservices also, you can connect over here. Server 1, server 2, server 3, all microservices you can connect and you can have this here.
Please go to the previous slide.
Yes. Any question here?
So here Logstack is attached to each microservices, right?
Correct. Each microservice is attached, but my point is 1 Logstash is sufficient here because it is available in computer 1.
Yes, yes.
This slide will give me, this slide will tell you all 3 microservices are in one computer, but at different locations. Then 1 Logstash is sufficient.
Mhm.
This diagram will tell you if my microservices are distributed. Server 1, one microservice. Server 2, another microservice. Server 3, another microservice. That time, I need to keep Logstash in 3 different computers. I need to work. But Elasticsearch is a common. All information available at central location, and Kibana will point to there, and Kibana will look there. Clear?
Yes.
Sir, any questions on these two guys? Any questions here? Okay. I hope everyone is clear. Guys, everyone is clear.
Sir, does that mean that it takes data only from the drive or the files? Let's say that if I am just writing it to console, not a file, can Logstash pick it from there?
By default, sir, console, it's not a real, a console, it as long as it's coming, right, sir? Okay. From the console, if you have a reader, Logstash, go to, it's not only require file. It doesn't require only a file, any medium, but does the console, can I mention in the Logstash, in the tool, go to the console, read it. I don't have a physical location, right? Console is a temporary memory area which is generated as the application is growing, right?
Yeah,
So we cannot achieve, right? It's not a real file, right?
correct. Yes.
But in any of the small, any product you take, logging is mandatory, right, sir? Do you have any tool without logging? Only for our normal practical, simple, our normal things, I will write on, I'll check the console, but in real time, everything is completely logging only, right?
Okay.
Do you see any real-time project without logging? No, we don't have. Logging is mandatory. That is my perspective. Okay, clear? Any other
Yeah.
question, guys, here on these two slides? This is a very, very important. Everyone is clear? So, someone who worked on Splunk previously and they want to use this, the first difference is ELK is a open source, Splunk is a commercial, and ELK is on Solaris platform. It is not portable. It is not portable on Solaris, but we have alternative, sir. I have an alternative where I can build a UI for me on Solaris. I can write my Java code, which will connect to Elasticsearch database. I can get the data. I can build my own UI. So till Elasticsearch and Logstash, I can achieve. In place of Kibana, I can build my own. If you are Solaris platform.
So what is Solaris platform, sir? Solaris portability platform is?
Solaris is one type of operating system, right? Windows, Linux, Mac, Solaris. It is one of the operating systems of Unix. In Windows, we have Windows 7, Windows 11, Windows 10, like that we have different versions, right? In Unix, RHEL, Red Hat, Solaris, different versions, right? Only for Solaris, Kibana is not supportable UI. Okay, and remaining things are not that much, but you can go through that whenever you have you're interested. So only main point is ELK is a open source. No licensing cost is required. It's an open source. No licensing cost is required here, and you can use anywhere. But interesting point is, very, very interesting part is, you can plug with any product. You can plug with any product. So what I have done is, in one of the use case, I'll explain my experience here. Okay, sir, we started our application first time in mobile, sir, in 5 years back. Okay, so sometimes mobile OS is getting crashed. Please see the scenario. Sometimes my mobile OS is getting crashed. My application is getting crashed. And it is intermittent. And we need to know the pattern. In which context the crash is happening. Like I have 100 links in my app. If I go to link 1 and if I go to link 100, if I come to link 3, that time crash is happening. I want to find the sequence of the crash. I want to find the pattern of the crash. Understand? We added ELK in there. Every link to link, we added a log entry. And the log entry is added here. All the things I kept into ELK. And if any crash is happened, and we used to observe that crash through event. So we know the sequence. If you want to find out some sequences in that real-time application, then I can do that. You understood my real-time usage on ELK? Apart from centralized logging?
One small question here. So nowadays that ELK stack is becoming an individual branch of software engineering. Now it is getting more and more popularity. So can you explain what are the usages of this ELK stack in real time?
Just now for that, just 5 minutes back, what I explained is not a real time, sir.
No, what are the other areas we can use the this ELK stack? Because in the in LinkedIn or in Naukri portal, I can see there is separate job openings for especially for ELK stack only. So that's why I'm asking what is the importance of this ELK stack, because it is a separate branch of software development.
Yes, agree. That's what I gave one of my real-time experience. Just now I gave you 5 minutes of description, 5 to 10 minutes of description, which I used in my real time for one of the usage. Okay. Just I want to identify the pattern, how my OS is getting crashed and what is the original probability of a crash. That's one of the scenario. Other area, right? For example, I want to find the today's errors in my application. How many times errors are coming? I mean, error, it can be real-time error or it can be exception. Just like I want to find out how many exceptions came in my application today. How many success codes? Is there any API is delaying? Some kind of statistics in the log file. So in a one line, I can say, you have some information and you want to find it quickly. Without writing code, you can plug and play. Without writing code, you can plug and play. Especially analytics platform, data analytics platform, ELK is very powerful. Last 2 months, for example, I am a mobile industry. Last 2 months, which mobile is heavy, which mobiles are popular? Why they are popular? And can I release a one more version based on all these things? Any kind of analytics area, ELK is very, very powerful. As Devendra mentioned, yes, it's perfect. It's a separate course. It's a separate altogether. Lot of things we can achieve. Lot of things we can achieve with ELK. Underlying information is just like I mentioned, right? iPhone. If I want to know the iPhone reviews, if I want to know the political reviews, if I want to know my application exceptions, if I want to know my application health, if I want to know application logging levels, in all these areas, I can use ELK. Simply plug and play. You no need to write heavy code. You can draw the diagrams. You can draw the charts. You can observe the things. Lot of things you can achieve with ELK. Again, ELK is a separate course. Only analytics platform if you want to explore in that area. Nowadays, analytics is very, very, very powerful. You cannot imagine iPack, right? Software company iPack, everyone aware? Is everyone aware, sir, iPack?
IPAC team, huh?
Yes.
Political.
Yes.
Yeah. I got to know, sir. That one.
Can you guess what is the salary that they will pay?
So what is the company name? IPAC.
IPAC.
Means they are conducting surveys or what?
It's a political surveys and they will
Ye-
give political guidelines.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. I mean, just like I'm giving the importance of this. Okay. How much salary they will pay for IPAC, a senior employee? Can you guess? Senior employee.
Yeah. For a year, 20 lakhs.
1.5 to 2 crores.
Yeah, because of that is black money. They want to earn.
No,
Politicians are
forget
not
about
earning.
black money or white money. No. Okay. The thing is, I am just want to give a area on an analytics platform how it is growing.
Oh my God. How much
Yes.
salary, sir? 1.5 lakh crore per annum.
1.5 to 2 crores per annum. It's a real time information. One of my friend is working.
Like, is there any
Don't ask openings. I don't know. Okay.
not opening? Like, is there what they will do? Like, is there any coding stuff or which technology they will
Completely analytics. They have completely analytics. I don't know the
analyze?
roles and all. I mean, just like it's out of our context here. Just I want to give you a heads up. ELK is one of the tool. Whether they will use ELK or not, I don't know.
Oh my
But
God.
as Devendra is asking, right? What are the areas? Especially on analytics platform, this tool is very, very useful. Where you have some data with you and you want to analyze and you want to implement for next upcoming things. So where ELK is a very, very, very powerful tool in that context. Okay. Just I gave a heads up, guys. It's not that real-time information. Fine, sir. Tomorrow I'll start hands-on. Okay. I'll stop.
Sir, one question. Sir, aggregator design pattern is completed.
Aggregated, I already answered 2 times, sir. In the same class, I told 2 times actually. Okay.
So I think there should be a good example on that aggregator. Need some example.
So I
One,
missed
Sir,
that then.
Mr. Devendra, this is my, I don't know how many times I need to remind you. Whenever you talk, we are not able to hear sometimes. I told n number of times. Okay. You need a good example on aggregator if I understand correctly. Okay. So maybe I'll project one more example after this is then I'll give you. Okay. Kindly please make sure that your voice is reached to everyone. It's a humble suggestion. A lot of times I reminded you. It's my, I again remind. We are not able to hear sometimes your voice. Maybe you are keeping your headset not near to your.
No, that I am not using any headset.
Okay, I don't know, but we are not able to. Okay, but I'll give one more example. Okay, right. Thank you, everyone, guys. We'll see tomorrow.
So one more thing. So please give some extra time because in this way it will take very long time to complete this course. So if there is some extra time, so it will complete.
This is my 4th time I'm reminding you, sir. This is my 4th time I'm reminding you. Okay. As at the time of demo also, we clearly told 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Okay. At the time of demo, if at all, if I'm telling you that 7 to 8:30, but while the course is going on, I'm shrinking. Okay. So this is the timeline. I have 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Okay. This is, I understand, but I mean, I have other schedules with me. It's not that if you tell in demo in one time and in real time other time, okay, it's not possible, sir.
No. What I'm telling is it is very slow. That progress is very slow. So in this way, it will take more than 2 months. So
yes, sir.
that's why
Now the point is that's fine. Yeah, I understand. Okay. The point is, sir. Okay. We want everything. Okay. We want everything, and we want to complete in 1 month or 2 months. It's a big ocean. Design pattern itself is a big ocean. Okay. I'm trying my level best. How much I can cover within the time limit, and it's actually the course duration is 40 classes. But I told at the time of day one, I told the same momentum at the day one and the same momentum at the day end. That is what I'm going to maintain. And I'm still maintaining that. Yes. Timings are 1 hour strict. If you are hurry, I cannot do anything, sir. I told at the time of beginning also. Yes, sir, not. I told at the time of beginning, those who are hurry, can't, please don't join this course. Don't make yourself trouble and make me trouble. My timings are 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. That is strict. Whenever we get a chance on weekends, I'll spend extra time. That is only I can do that. Okay, it will take time, sir. If you are in hurry, I told at the time of beginning of the demo itself, if you want, we'll give a recording video of those. Okay, just like we set a context in such a way that it should not give any false alarm to anyone. That's the point here. You already told these 2-3 times. My answer is still same, sir. Okay. Anyhow, I need to rush, sir. Please don't mind. Have a great day. Thank you.